because eventually you want to be able to use all these words without being like, oh, what's that word in Korean, right? And let me assure you, it'll make your whole Korean learning process about 10 times easier along the way. Okay, have you ever thought, oh, only if I could understand this in Korean, it would be so much more fun and touching when you were watching K-dramas or listening to K-pop? Or maybe you just want to say a few things in Korean on your next trip to Korea. Or maybe you're just interested in the culture. So whatever the reason is, you're thinking, I want to start learning Korean. But what's the easiest and the best way to start? Also, if it could save you some time and money, it'd be even better, right? So in this video, I'll help you get that ball rolling, guiding you step by step as an absolute beginner of learning Korean. All you have to do is watch this video and you'll know exactly where to start. Let's go. So first, Korean has its own alphabet called Hangeul, and once you learn Hangeul, you'll be able to read all Korean that you see, and you will know exactly how to pronounce each word in Korean. So I know how eager you are to start speaking something and maybe be able to understand something in your favorite drama, but I recommend that you give about 2 hours of your time to learn Hangeul first. And let me assure you, it'll make your whole Korean learning process about 10 times easier along the way. And I heard some people saying that they mastered Hangeul in about 20 minutes. And it could be possible, maybe if you have like photographic memory, but for most of us, we do not have that, right? So it's okay. It may not be as short as 20 or 30 minutes, but if you give about 2 to 3 hours of your time in really concentrating and studying Hangeul, I'm sure you will be able to pick up and remember most of it. And whenever you study Korean, you will see everything written in Hangeul, right? Then it'll like continue to remind you, so you will eventually master Hangeul. So I think in the very beginning, it's always the best to start with Hangeul. And if you don't know Hangeul yet, I have a complete lesson of Hangeul up here, so please watch that first. So that will be your first step as an absolute beginner. And number 2. And now it's time to start speaking something after you master Hangeul. So of course, start with short, easy and common sentences that you would use and hear every day if you were to speak to a Korean person. Not only you can start saying a few things in Korean, but knowing these basic phrases will also be like the core structure of expanding your sentences. I also have a video where you can learn the 20 basic phrases in Korean up here, and I'll be making more videos with the different phrases and more expanded sentences and any expressions that you can use in different situations. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. And of course, you can leave comments of any requests or questions that you have about any expressions or pronunciations and so on down below. Okay? Number 3. While learning the new phrases, you will come across many new words. And I recommend you not try memorizing all of them in a day because you want to like pick them up very quickly and start saying all these things. Because it's more likely that you will forget most of them in a few days if you cram everything into one day, right? So maybe if, like, for example, let's say you have about 20 new words you want to memorize. Just divide them into your days And like depending on how much time you have in each day, maybe if you have like 1 or 2 hours to study, then maybe set your goal to memorize about 5, maximum 10 new words each day. So spend Monday through Saturday memorizing new words, and on Sunday, instead of memorizing more words, try to review whatever you have learned in the week so it'll stay in your mind for a longer period of time. So you can actually build your vocabularies instead of memorizing one and delete a new one and delete a new one. Because eventually you want to be able to use all these words without being like, what's that word in Korean, right? And if you get curious about a word, the easiest way is to use Google Translate and put the word down in your own language and translate into Korean. And you will not only have the word written in Hangeul, but you can also hear how it sounds, so you will know exactly how to pronounce them. And also, of course, I'll be making videos about all these new words and expressions that you can use too. So I'm TA Stacy, your Korean friend, and I have about over 10 years of experience in teaching Korean and English. So I can confidently say that I understand most of the struggles that you go through when you're learning a new language. So many people have said, they're tied up at work or school, so they can't spare a lot of time, or there's just not a Korean school nearby. So when you stick with me, you will not only learn Korean, the language, but you also have a chance to experience some Korean culture. And I'm planning some interesting online and offline events, so you will have more chances to explore Korean culture and learn many aspects of Korea. So don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to get updates of the upcoming events and your worksheets to enhance your Korean learning experience, click the link down below. Click the link down below to sign up. Okay? Until next time, 안녕!